Until you admit there's a contradiction, you're not going to ask a question. When you admit it, you can ask me questions.
Oh, that's a neat trick.
Yeah, no, okay. Chapter 2. You want to hang up or you want to deal with this? Up to you. I don't want to waste time with you. So you want to say bye, I'll hang up. Or do you want to deal with this? Chapter 2, verse 29.
All right.
So you're telling me I can't ask you a question unless I admit
Chapter 2,
there's
verse
a contradiction
29.
in the Quran.
You want to answer the second contradiction or should you want me to hang up? It's up to you. Chapter 2, verse 20.
Okay, I want to understand something first.
Okay, chapter 2, verse 29. Read it for him, Al.
All right, verse 29 says, "It is he who created for you everything on earth, then turned to the heaven, and made them 7 heavens, and he is aware of all things."
Now you read in English. Can you confirm the word is thumma? Read again, which is the order.
Yes. هو الذي خلق لكم ما في الأرض جميعا ثم استوى إلى السماء, meaning after that he turned his attention to the heavens.
Okay, so now this is, I haven't even gotten the contradiction yet, but I want you to now tell me, does science agree with your Quran? Earth was created first, then the heavens.
Are you a scientist?
Let me repeat my question again. Does science agree? Does science agree?
In the Bible,
is science okay? Bye-bye. All right, there you go. All right, buddy.
Yeah, let's keep going here, Sam, because we need to show people that this guy obviously is not willing to admit anything that is obvious.
Yeah. So that's why we got rid of him. So you want me to show what this contradiction was?
Yeah, of course, for the benefit of everybody else. Absolutely.
Okay. Now, guys, pay attention to this contradiction, because they keep telling you the Quran is scientifically accurate. Here you have the earth being created before the heavens. Can you reread it for them?
The same verse right now, 29?
Yeah, so they can catch what I was showing them.
All right, so it's speaking about Allah and creation, saying, "It is He who created for you everything on earth, then turn to the heaven." I mean, the English translation is very clear. "Turn to the heaven and made them 7 heavens, and he is aware of all things."
So the earth was created and everything on it, then the heavens were created. So the heavens did not exist when the earth was created.
That's right.
Now go to chapter 7 of the Quran, 7, verse 54.
7:54.
Yeah. You got a good crowd, brother. You have about close to 500.
Praise God. 7:54 reads, "Your Lord is God," meaning your Lord is Allah, "He who created the heavens and the earth in 6 days, then established himself on the throne. The night overtakes the day as it pursues it persistently, and the sun and the moon and the stars are subservient by his command. His is the creation, and his is the command. Blessed is God, Lord of all beings."
Okay, now, how many days did it take for Allah to create the heavens and the earth?
6.
Okay, 6 days, right? Okay, 6 days. Guys, pay attention. Earth was created, then Allah turned to heaven, turned into 7 heavens, and he did it in 6 days. Now go to chapter 41 of the Quran, Surah Al-Fussilat. Chapter 41 of the Quran. 41, guys, pay attention. We're going to break it down. Verses 9 and 10. 41, verses 9 and 10.
All right, 41 verse 9. "Say, do you reject the one who created the earth in 2 days, and you attribute equals to him? That is the Lord of the universe." Verse 10. "He placed stabilizers over it and blessed it and planned its provisions in 4 days, equally to the seekers."
Okay, now, guys, help me with the math. 2 days to create the earth, 4 days to create its provisions and the mountains to stabilize it. 2 plus 4 is 6. 2 plus 4 is 6. But now watch what happens here in verse 11. Read 11 slowly.
Verse 11 says, "Then he turned to the sky, and it was smoke."
Heaven.
Heaven.
You see the translation? Sky.
Yeah.
You see what it is?
Yeah. That's the same word, exactly. It's heaven.
Please, Isa, be stupid like your prophet. Post this on your YouTube channel by the glory of Jesus Christ, because Muslims are going to see it and get saved and turn their backs on your fake prophet. Please, brother, give us the free advertisement publicity. But read verse 11 again.
"Then he turned to the sky, and it was smoke, and said to it and to the earth, come willingly or unwillingly. They said, we come willingly.
Okay, now guys, I want you to pay attention to this nightmare called the Quran. It says, then, thumma, then after Allah had created the earth and its nourishments in 6 days, then he turned to the sky when it was smoke. Now you see how stupid of a translation this is? How can sky be smoke if the earth is existing? Because the earth sky would not be smoke. The word is heaven. Now notice what it says. Then Allah turned to the heaven and said to the earth and heaven, come willingly or unwillingly. Now, understand what you just read. The earth is already existing when the heaven is smoke. And then Allah is telling the earth and heaven to come together. Last time I checked, earth exists in heaven, meaning if by heaven you mean space, the earth is in space. Where was the earth if it's not in space, i.e. heaven? And yet, according to the Quran, the earth was existing somewhere outside of what we refer to as space, because the heaven was smoke. What? And then what does he do with the heaven that was smoke? Now read verse 12.
Everybody get your calculators. Verse 12. So he completed them. Speaking of the heavens right now, he completed them as 7 universes in 2 days, and he assigned to each universe its laws. And we decorated the lower universe with lambs and for protection. That is the design of the Almighty, the All-Knowing.
Now, does your translation really say universe?
It does, yeah, in the English. This is a
No,
terrible site.
Yeah, that's okay, but that doesn't say. What is the Arabic word for universe that they translate as universe?
Kaun.
The word for universe in that Arabic is not kun. It's the word for
Alam, kaun. I mean,
no, brother, read it, please. Read it all the way through, man. Read 12 again. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
Oh, dear Lord. Are you going to teach me Arabic now? Okay. So the word here is samawat, heaven, basically.
That's the word. Where are you getting cone from, dude? You want ice cream cone?
No, I just had ice cream, actually. So it was really good.
So why cone? It's samawat. The word, I know it's the Arabic. Okay. Can you do me a favor? Because we lost everyone. Can you translate samawat as it's supposed to be translated? Heavens, not universe. But
yes.
let's go with their translation real quickly. Guys, go with this butchering of the Arabic. Here it says, this translation is, then he turned to the heaven or the sky when it was smoke and created its 7 universes. That only makes the problem worse. That means the earth was already existing when there was no universe. That's number 1. Number 2, 7 universes? 7? Which scientist agrees there are 7 universes, right? So this tells you that Muslims trying to save themselves from embarrassment, even their butchering of the Arabic, they actually bury the Quran further, because what 7 universes? Which scientist divides the universe into 7 universes? And how can you have the earth already existing without the universe for the earth to exist in? But in reality, it says, Allah looked to heaven when it was still smoke and told the earth that he had already formed to come join heaven, and then he fashioned heaven into 7 heavens. So according to the Quran, the earth and everything in it was created in 6 days. Heaven was still smoke. The earth already existed. Then he took that smoke and turned into 7 heavens and apportioned everything that would exist in each of the 7 heavens in 2 days. So let's do the math. Created the earth in 2 days. Then all of the nourishments and the mountains to stabilize the earth in 4 days. 2 plus 4 is 6. Then he turned to heaven when it was smoke and turned into 7 heavens in 2 days. 2 plus 4 plus 2 is 8. But hold on. Elsewhere, we're told in the Quran, Allah created the earth, then heaven in 7 heavens in 6 days. So did it take Allah 6 days to create the earth and the 7 heavens? First the earth, then the 7 heavens? Or did it take Allah a total 8 days to create the earth first and then the 7 heavens? Does Allah know math? But now it's going to get worse. One more example. It's going to get worse for the Muslims. Here it says, the earth was created in 2 days. The nourishment of the earth, all the provisions of the earth were created in 4 days, along with the mountains to stabilize it. Then he turned to heaven when it was still smoke, turned into 7 heavens in 2 days. So notice the order. All of the earth's nourishments, its water, its vegetation, the mountains to stabilize it, were created in 4 days before the heaven was created and fashioned. Now, brother, go to 79, chapter 79 of the Quran, verses 27 to 33.
All right. 79.
Verses 27 to 33. And by the way, as you turn there, we have him now recorded, glory to Jesus Christ, and may Jesus save him before he becomes hardened and becomes a jihadi, a murderer, like his prophet. May Jesus save people from him, and may the Lord save him from Muhammad, so he doesn't turn out into an ICE, a terrorist. He admitted to you guys, as he goes to chapter 79, verses 27 to 33. I have half a dozen articles on this, Daniel. He admitted to you guys that if Muhammad owned black slaves and sold them, he will accept it and be okay with it because he's a prophet. This man is so demonized and brainwashed, he's telling you, because he believes Muhammad is a prophet, it doesn't matter to him that he owned black slaves and sold black slaves. It doesn't matter to him that he mounted a 9-year-old and did irreparable damage to a 9-year-old minor, psychologically, physiologically, by having sex with her when he was 54 years old. Doesn't matter to him. We even got him to admit in the first part that, yeah, if his mother and his wife and his daughters or sisters were living at time Muhammad and they attacked his village, then his mother, his wife, his daughters, his sisters would deserve to be taken captive and be raped by Muhammad's companions. He admitted. Listen to part 1. He admitted. This is the danger of this religion, this cult. These people are so demonized that they will behead you and rape your women because of Allah and his messenger. You need to pray that Jesus will convict them and save them, or silence them and protect people from them. And you need to report them to your local authorities, because this man is a potential terrorist. He's like Osama bin Laden if the Lord doesn't constrain him. Now, 79, verses 27 to 33.
233, correct?
Yep, 79, 27 to 33.
Exactly. So I'm going to start with verse 27. Are you more difficult to create or the heaven? He constructed it. He raised it, its masses, and proportioned it. And he dimmed its night and brought out its daylight. And the earth after that he spread, and from it he produced its water and its pasture.
Wait, what did he do? Read that verse again at the beginning of it.
And from it, meaning from the earth.
Before that part.
What's that?
The part before that.
Verse 30, and the earth after that he spread.
After what?
After he did the heavens and everything else.
No, you confuse me. You got to be misreading it. I thought you know Arabic. You just read in 41, the earth was created with its provisions before the heaven, and then the heaven was created to 7 heavens. But wait, you just read the heaven already existed.
Yes.
Then after that, Allah then turned his attention to the earth, and what did he do? Now pick it up from 30.
Absolutely. Verse 30, and the earth after that he spread, and from it he produced its water and its pasture, and the mountains he anchored, a source of enjoyment for you and for your animals.
Wow. You sure you know Arabic and you're reading correctly? Because didn't you just...
Well, last time I was reading it upside down. That's why.
Oh, okay. Because in 41, verses 9 to 12, I could swore that you read, Allah created the earth in 2 days. Then he placed mountains as stabilizers and created its nourishments in 4 days. Then he turned to heaven when it was still smoke. And he said to it and the earth, come together willingly or unwillingly. And they said, we come willingly. And then he took the heaven that was smoke, turned into 7 heavens in 2 days, so that the earth's nourishments was produced and created before the heaven was made. But now in 79, 27 to 33, the heaven was made. Then after the heaven was made, only after the heaven was made, did Allah spread the earth and create its nourishments, its provisions like water and the mountains. So what came first?
It's time for my cup of tea, man.
Okay, because I want to, and by the way, they play games with thumma. In verse 30, the word afterwards or after that. Can you confirm what the Arabic word is for after that? Because even Tabari, I quote Tabari saying that this means afterwards, later. In verse 30, the word
So
for
in
after.
verse 30, the word for after here is بعد ذلك.
Bad what?
بعد ذلك.
Okay, and Tabari says this word ba'at means afterwards. Like in Arabic, you say baden, right?
Right.
Like baden, afterwards, and right?
Correct.
So even Tabari, one of the greatest Muslim scholars, historians, says that verse 30, this Arabic word, ba'at, means afterwards, after the heaven, Allah did this. Now, this is just two of many contradictions. I would have a field day, and I wish Nayak or Shabir would debate me on this, because I'll bury them in their Arabic.